Engineering, faculty members and students of Hakeem College of Engineering and Technology, Melvisharam, and all other participants. Good evening to one and all. First of all, I congratulate all the office bearers of IA Ranipet Local Center for having achieved and celebrated its Silver Jubilee celebrations. I also congratulate and congratulate office bearers of IA Tamil Nadu State Center for having achieved and celebrating its centenary celebrations. It gives me immense pleasure in presenting this webinar on role of mechanical
Sir, உங்க வாய்ஸ் வரல சார்.
Am I audible?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. I thank Engineer Syed Amjad Ahmed, officials of IA Ranipet Local Center, BHL Ranipet, and the management of Hakeem College of Engineering. This webinar. Let me go to the presentation now.
உங்க ஹெட்போன்ல ஏதோ இஷ்யூ இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது நீங்க லேசா தலை திருப்பும் போதே போயிடுது சவுண்ட்.
சுத்தமா கேட்கவே இல்லைங்க சார்.
குமார் சார், நீங்க ஹெட்போன் எடுத்துட்டு நார்மலாவே லேப்டாப்ல பேசுங்க சார். ஆடியோ இன்னும் வரல. லேப்டாப்ல இருந்து அந்த ஜாக்கையும் எடுத்துருங்க, வேணுமா இருந்தா ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க.
டிஸ்கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு ரீகனெக்ட் பண்ணி பாருங்க சார்.
குமார் சார், நீங்க டிஸ்கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வேணா ரீகனெக்ட் பண்ணி பாருங்க. நீங்க அந்த jack also should be taken out of the laptop.
System. இப்ப கேக்குறா பாக்குறேன்.
இப்ப கேக்குதா பாக்குறேன்னு சொன்னதுல கொஞ்சம் மட்டும் கேட்டுச்சு சார்.
அந்த ஆடியோ சிம்பிள் speaker.
I think he has to remove the headphone totally from the laptop. And the jack he has to remove.
Hello, hello, hello.
சார் கேக்குது, உங்க ஹலோ கேக்குது.
கேக்குதுங்களா சார் இப்போ? இப்போ கேக்குது சார். ஹலோ, ஹலோ, ஹலோ
சார் உங்க ஹலோ கேக்குது சார்.
இப்போ சார்
கேக்குது.
எஸ் சார். ஹலோ சார், கேக்குதுங்களா சார்? இப்போ கண்டினியூ பண்ணட்டுமா?
கண்டினியூ பண்ணுங்க, உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கிங்க.
எஸ் சார். சார் வியூ ஆகுதுங்களா ஸ்கிரீனு?
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார், வியூ ஆகுது.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience. So let me proceed with the presentation. I am presenting on the role of mechanical engineers in creating a sustainable and self-reliant India. So these are the contents I am going to present, and I will be covering about the mechanical engineering, sustainability, role of mechanical engineers on sustainable development, self-reliant India, and engineers for self-reliant India. Yeah. First of all, let me give a note on science and mathematics. Science organizes knowledge about nature and the universe. Science is the search of knowledge without any concern to the needs of the society. It includes creating laws, hypotheses, and designing experiments. Example for science is physics, chemistry, and biology. Mathematics deals with the numbers, shapes, logic, quantity, and arrangements. Mathematics teaches to solve problems based on numerical calculations. Engineering, the term engineering derived from the Latin word ingenium, meaning cleverness. The term engineer is derived from engineer, meaning to plan and create. Engineering is the application of science and mathematics for the innovation, construction, operation, and maintenance of structures, machines, materials, processes, and organizations. Engineering connects pure science and the society. Example for engineering are civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical, electronics, and so on. Technology is a set of products and processes that serve the needs of the society. Example, we have the mobile phone, computer, LED bulb, automobile, television, washing machine, refrigerator, air conditioning, satellite, Wi-Fi, etc. So science creates basic knowledge. Engineering applies that knowledge to create products. Technology assembles the products to serve the society. Mechanical engineering and mechanical engineers. Mechanical engineering applies the principles of physics and material science for analysis, design, and manufacturing and maintenance of mechanical systems. This includes vehicle construction machineries, farm machineries, industrial installations, and a wide variety of tools and devices. What a mechanical engineers will do: mechanical engineers analyze the product using the principles of force, motion, energy, ensuring that the design functions safely, efficiently, reliably at a competitive cost. Mechanical engineers create and develop mechanical systems for all humankind. The products include automobile, computers, robotic arms, medical devices, etc. So the branches of mechanical engineering are design, production, and thermal. The various subjects that are coming under these are statics, strength of materials, kinematics, dynamics, etc. Under the mechanical design. Under the manufacturing, we have manufacturing, metallurgy, automobile, industrial, etc. Under thermal, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, heat transfer, and energy conversion. Disciplines of mechanical engineering, we have aerospace, automation, automotive, biotechnology, composites, computer-aided design, control systems, design, energy, ergonomics, and so on. And these are the various pictures that shows in internal combustion engine, heat, ventilation, and air conditioning system, manufacturing of an automobile industry, honeycomb composites, landman to landman detecting robot, and aerospace application. Scope of mechanical engineering, the various areas in which mechanical engineering we can get a job are steel, cement, textile, automobile, locomotive, aerospace, power plant, paper, chemical, communication industries, and the computer industries. Some of the sectors are BHEL, SAIL, NTPC, ONGC, IOC, HAL, ISRO, and DRDO. So engineering achievements in 20th century. Engineers plan, design, create physical structure through which society lives, works, and plays. In 20th century, major achievements in engineering and technology have taken place. Some of the newly enhanced technologies include nuclear technology, a new source of electric power, and new capabilities in medical research and imaging, as well as for unwarranted military use. Laser technology, pulses of light from laser are used in industries, surgical devices, and satellites. Fiber optic technology in data communication, a single fiber optic cable can transmit tens of millions of phone calls, data files, and video images. Petroleum and gas technologies, fuel for car, home industries, engineering in oil refinery industry, petroleum products have an enormous impact. Health technologies, medical professionals use diagnostic and treatment equipments, artificial organs, replacement of joints, and biomaterials are engineered products that improve quality of life for millions. Pulse oximeter, thermal scanner are the devices which are developed in COVID period. Imaging technologies, imaging through probe the human body, mapping the ocean flows, tracking of weather patterns are all result of engineering devices in imaging technologies. Space exploration, development of spacecraft has impacted a lot on wireless communication and other services. Agricultural mechanization, machinery of farm, tractors, cultivators, and other equipment increased the farm efficiency and the productivity. Electronics, the integrated circuits have made the electronics smaller, more powerful, and more efficient, and provide the basic for countless innovations in TVs, computers, etc. Aeronautics, modern air travel, transport goods, and people quickly move around the globe, facilitating the personal, cultural, and commercial interactions. Automobile, the world major transporter of people and goods, and a strong source of economic growth and stability. Electrification, without electricity we cannot live nowadays. Power has literally lighted the world and impacted countless areas of daily life, including food production and processing, air conditioning and heating, refrigeration, entertainment, transportation, communication, health, and computers. Sustainability. So let us come to the second topic of sustainability. Sustainability originated from the Latin word sustenere. Sus means up and tenere means to hold, meaning to endure, support, or maintain. Sustainability is the ability to continue without causing damage to the environment, or ability to continue for a longer time period. A sustainable system is a system with the technology that reuse resources continually. So the picture shows hydroelectric power plant which uses the water stored in a dam for production of the power, and it will not cause any damage to the environment. Similarly, the second picture, wind energy power plants, in which the wind energy is used for the electrical generation. The next one is a powerhouse, which utilizes the solar power as well as solar power during the day, and it is stored and utilized for pumping water from pond to the source again. So these systems will not cause any damage to the environment, and it will be lasting longer and that is why these are coming under the sustainability. So themes of sustainable habitat. So sustainable habitat influences a society's objective for living sustainable life. Particularly, urban habitat is the epicenter of global economic growth and a subsequent energy requirement. Some of the themes needed need to be highlighted are architecture and building form, which concentrates on planning the space, making and architecture and energy studies. Urban planning and design to integrate human occupation with the physical, social, economical, and virtual functions. So if we take this right-hand side picture, which shows the city planning of a city, that is architecture, space management for an architecture, and the second one shows urban planning, where the entire people ought to be supplied with the physical, social, and economic and virtual functions. The next one is physical infrastructure to provide basic requirement for survival and maintenance of health and hygiene for society to flourish. That is the establishment of government public health centers and other facilities for survival and maintenance of health and hygiene. Next one is social infrastructure to provide education, health, culture, religion, and society. The next one is water and sanitation to create a drinking water supply and wastewater treatment and sanitation. The next themes of sustainable habitat are transportation. This plays an important role in economics, in providing the economics for the country. To plan transportation and traffic engineering, transportation policy and economics. And next one is economy, to plan regional economics, formal, informal economy, equity, cluster, and networking. The next one is energy and environment, to plan energy security, considering environmental degradation, etc. So the picture shows LED lamps are used to reduce the power consumption, and the next one is transportation and traffic, and the next one is solar panels erected on rooftop for sustainable energy generation. The next one is governance, to plan for people's participation. That is, the peoples are involved in participation of the governance. Example, park in a smart city, where people will be utilized for their recreation purpose, etc. Housing, to plan for affordable housing, informal settlement and slum, real estate, materials and construction methods, durable housing, temporary housing, etc. Resilience, to plan for flexibility, adaptation, and knowledge to survive during disaster, and for planning and for physical, economical, and social development after a disaster. So next, a need for sustainable development. Most engineering advancements which we have seen during the 20th century have been developed without considering their social, economic, and environmental impacts on natural system. Due to growing human population in the world, humans are altering the Earth's natural system at all scales, from local to global, at an unprecedented rate. This has raised the importance of important issue of maintaining balance in carrying capacity of our ecosystem and biological and cultural diversity. Say for example, if we are emitting the carbon dioxide because of the operation of vehicles, and all the carbon dioxide are to be inhaled by the plant system, then only and the oxygen is to be released, then only the carrying capacity will be maintained. Suppose if the plants are reduced and if the carbon emission is increased, then it will be disturbing the ecosystem or carrying capacity of our ecosystem and biological and cultural diversity. Therefore, we need to maintain that. The following principles have been agreed to achieve the sustainable system: living with environmental goals, ensuring a strong, healthy, and just society, promoting good governance, achieving sustainable economy using sound science possibly. Next, sustainable development. Sustainable development examines social, environmental, economic aspects and their interaction. The three pillars of the sustainable development are these things. The sustainable development can be defined as a solution to a problem which minimizes negative effects and considers the people, environment, and economy. Therefore, sustainability is society plus ecology plus economy. Sustainable development is the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. That means we need to keep the resources remaining for the future generation, and we should not exhaust the entire thing for the present generation itself. That means we need to use only to the limit that we are allowed to. And the sustainable development is that which use Earth's resources, not destroy the environment and not consume the natural resources. So the picture shows the three pillars of the sustainable development. One is the social, environmental, and economic. Economic sustainability. If you take the first one of the sustainability growth, first one is economic sustainability. It is that is, if more population belongs to the low poverty line, and they will have low levels of saving, and thus banks and organizations will make low levels of investment in the economy, which results in low economic growth. Low levels of income of the individuals also affect the children's education and the family's health care. Hello, somebody has raised their hand. Hello, sir, can you hear me? One of you please respond.
Sir, you can answer those questions at the last, sir. You continue.
Yes, sir.
We'll give them opportunity at the last. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, achieving the economic sustainability by the government's investment in improving infrastructure will attract the multinational companies in their local, so that the people belonging to that particular area will be benefited because of that. Government's investment in education and in the country will increase the literate level, so that they will get a job related to their studies. Government, by setting up health centers, will ensure good health of the population. Limiting the use of natural such as coal, crude oil, and natural gas will and leave for the future generation. Environmental sustainability. The environment is sacrificed for every product that is produced. That is, whatever the product we produce, we take the resource from the earth only. Deforestation and hence the carbon emission is increasing annually. This is an example for the sacrification of the environment. This affects the greenhouse gases. This increases the greenhouse gases and affects the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, that create a layer around the atmosphere and block the reflected heat from the atmosphere. That is, if you take this picture, the sun from the sun, the sun rays are coming, and we also generate heat by the release of these gases. When these gases, as mentioned, the greenhouse gases are more, then they will cover they will create a cover around the atmosphere, and that will prevent the heat escaping from the atmosphere, from the Earth's surface, and that will be retained on the retained in the Earth's atmosphere only. And because of that, the temperature of temperature of the Earth increases. And from the graph shows that every year we have an increase in the global average temperature, because of which the glaciers melt, and the water level in the sea rise, and there is a threatening that the livelihood of billions of people around the world will be affected because of this. And how to achieve this environmental sustainability is, production should not damage the environment and should be within the limit of the environment's ability to repair itself. That is a limit. We have to limit the use of the resources to the limit. Severe environmental regulations on automobile manufacturers to reduce emission is another way for controlling the emission. Coal and crude oil should be replaced by solar and wind. The next impact is social sustainability. Proper attention should be paid to a country's population. The increase in population will definitely affect the social sustainability. If it is not properly attended, people will be left behind, and standard of living in the country will take a hit as a result. And government should how this can be, how social sustainability can be achieved means, government's planning has to ensure the provision of health care, education, and the transportation system, which will result in improved productivity of the country and its people. Improving towns planning by developing housing, roads, public transportation system. Ensuring balanced distribution of income, thus gradually eradicating poverty. It is important to ensure that poor does not get poorer while the richer gets richer. Engineering for sustainable development, which is released by UNESCO. Engineers have transformed the world through invention and development of new technologies, which impacted the economic growth of quality of life. First industrial revolution, which drive the invention such as steam engine, etc., have yielded massive improvement in productivity. The second industrial revolution in 19th and first half of the 20th century were led by the developments in electricity generation and civil construction, such as sewage, roads, bridges, water network, etc. The third industrial revolution in the second half of the 20th century was driven by the computing and information technology, the age of the data. And the next one is the fourth industrial revolution, which was driven by Internet of Things, where data and machines are interconnected, that will drive new efficiencies and innovations. So engineering for sustainable development goals. UNESCO has set the following 17 sustainable goals, shortly called the SDG, to be achieved by 2030. It was set during 2015, and from 2016 to 2030 it should be achieved. That is the goal that is set by the UNESCO. And some of the goals and the role of engineers of those goals are no poverty. First one is no poverty, and the agenda for no poverty is eradicate extreme poverty for all the people everywhere. And for this, the role of engineers is agriculture engineers can help to mechanize the farm sector at an affordable cost. This will provide opportunity to local skilled and semi-skilled labor, and thus prevent migration and reduce poverty. Second goal is zero hunger, end hunger, achieve food security and improved nutrition. India has enough food production, but agriculture engineers can develop a more diversified crop pattern to meet all type of food requirements. Creation of enough capacity for storage and improved distribution network remains a challenge for engineers, which are to be resolved now. And the third goal is good health and well-being. Ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. Engineers should develop medical equipment to meet lab requirements, modern vital products, denture, limbs for heart patients, urinary disorders, and operation aids at a low cost. The fourth goal is quality education. Ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education. Engineers can develop cost-efficient teaching aids and software that will improve the teaching. These advances improve accessibility and reduces the cost for students. Fifth goal is gender equity. To achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Ensuring women access to technology and engineering will close this gender gap, and this ensures that women can benefit from and participate in the technology revolution. The next one is clean water and sanitation. Ensure availability and sustainability management of water and sanitation for all. Engineers should develop technologies for rainwater harvesting, used water treatment, distribution of water for basic sanitation, river water diversion or storage. Seventh goal is affordable and clean energy. Ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Engineers have to develop low-cost renewable energy solutions, including wind, solar, wave, geothermal, etc. All these provide accessibility to electricity in remote regions, which is very important, while mitigating the impact of climate change also. Then next one is a decent work and economic growth. Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth. Roads, railways, airport, water supply, electricity, telecommunication. All these things are provided and maintained, developed and maintained by civil, mechanical, electrical, and environmental engineers that provide economic growth. Ninth goal is industry innovation and infrastructure. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. And the 10th one is reduce inequality, reducing inequality within and among countries. Engineering innovation should have access to low-cost mobiles, education through online, low-cost medical diagnostic treatment and treatment, etc. 11th one is sustainable cities and communities. Make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Mechanical, civil, structural, electrical, environmental have the role of role play in engaging with the policymakers and the planners to design and develop a livable, sustainable, and resilient cities. The next one is responsible consumption and production. Ensure sustainable consumption and production pattern. Mechanical, civil, and electrical, mining, and environmental engineers play a critical role in efficient managing of resources and effective use of water resources and agricultural production. Then next one is climate action. Take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. Mechanical, electrical engineers are now working to access energy from green hydrogen, solar, wind, tidal, and nuclear fission. This will prevent impact on the climate. The next one is life below water. Conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. mechanization of marine pollution control and cleaning on continuous basis will preserve marine resources. Life on land, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, combat desertification and halt biodiversity loss. Engineers should manage diversity through the responsible use of forestry resources to reduce the impact of hazardous industries. Next goal is peace and justice, strong institutions, promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all. Engineering involves sustainable practices and ethical engineering, which are essential for delivering safe, sustainable engineering solutions. And the last goal that was set by UNESCO is partnership to achieve the goal, strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Partnership in engineering are essential to advancing the goals of sustainable development. So these are the goals that are set by the UNESCO. So the next one is role of engineers in sustainable development. Engineers are involved in innovation, production and goods, therefore play a vital role in ensuring the sustainable development. Without their planning and innovation, future generation will run into severe problems. Innovation has to be paid special attention to by engineers across the world to improve the efficiency of the production. Through innovation, if engineers develop relevant products needed by the society, keeping the economy, environment in mind, the three aspects of the sustainability will be realized. So impact of mechanical engineers on sustainability. The impact can be divided into three components. One is the population, and second is aggression and pollution. So if you take the population, the world population is continuously increasing. The table shows the progress of world population from 1804 to 2022, and in 1804 it was 1 billion, and now it is 2022 it is 8 billion. Among that 8 billion, India is having 1.3 billion population, and it is continuously increasing. So this increase in the population have impact on green requires for green technology to sustainable energy, clean air, drinking water, green transportation, safe waste disposal, renewable energy, and the challenges to be met. And the second one is aggression. The attitude towards over exploration of the natural resources available, such as food, water, petroleum, coal, minerals, etc., affect the possibility of achieving environmental sustainability. Another challenge. And the third one is pollution. Engineering has driven industrial innovation and improved the prosperity of human, but this has led to the pollution of air, toxic addition into the water, food, soil, and the global climate effect, which should be resolved by the engineers. Role of mechanical engineers in sustainable development. First one is energy transition. Mechanical engineers play a central role in exploring new energy conversion and storage technologies for a sustainable and environmental friendly energy for the future. And the field covers this particular field covers energy generation from the solar, wind, etc., geothermal, tidal, etc. And the next one is environment and sustainability. From the atmosphere to groundwater and everything in between, mechanical engineering is essential in the advancement of environment and sustainability studies. Mechanical engineers work on air and water pollution, seawater desalination, engine efficiency, alternate fuels, biodegradables, and more to combat climate change and work towards a greener future. Next one is human health. Many research programs in mechanical engineers play a key role in developing and exploration of devices and technologies with direct impact in improving human health. This research enables advances in medical care, disease detection, and contributes to ensuring healthy and safe environment. Next generation manufacturing. Mechanical engineers play a critical role in enabling next generation manufacturing. The department is leader in integrating functional materials into advanced manufacturing, 3D printing technologies, and developing next generation manufacturing and material synthesis technology. Next one is robotics and mobility. Mechanical engineers are making advancements in robotic system in different scales, from smaller surgical robots to human scale assistive devices to large tunnel boring machines. They are also improving the mobility of our population and their safety through the development of smart technologies and energy efficient vehicle system. So growth of role of mechanical engineers in sustainable development. Growth of an economy mainly depends on the manufacturing sector, that is the MSME. The role of mechanical engineers should be relevant for the present. For example, Korea and China earned the market of iPhone, and USA, through though they are involved in design, have lost their edge in manufacturing technology because of they are not up to date in the manufacturing technology. Mechanical engineer Charles Babbage developed the first mechanical computer. Mechanical engineer, with the advent of electric vehicle technology, are involved in the design, development, manufacturing, and testing of electric vehicles, battery management system, and the electrical safety. There is a necessary and this is necessary and welcomed step to a cleaner and greener environment. Nowadays, we are marching towards this particular field, that is electric vehicle. So next is mechanical engineers through the use of 3D printing technologies developed healthcare devices, customized medicines, and surgical devices. Mechanical engineers are contributing in the development of renewable energy across the world, starting from huge solar plants, wind, and tidal energy. Mechanical engineers are involved in space exploration, climate change, integration of sensors, controllers, and many more. Mechanical engineers in the industry 4.0 era are working with the computers to make machines communicate without human involvement, keeping the possibility of developing a smart factory. The above role of mechanical engineers stops polluting the environment and serves it for the future generation. Now we are entering into the next topic, that is self-reliant. The basic thrust for any species in the world is to make their children self-reliant. The birds teach their nestlings to spread the wings and gather food. Humans teach their young ones from birth till through the growing age, to earn a living by providing them food, shelter, education, and guidance. This pattern is followed among families, communities, societies, and nation at a large. India, with its basic philosophy, Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the whole world is one family, strives to stand with the world. But it is equally important for each of the family members to be in a position to support oneself and then the larger family. Hence, the idea of self-reliant India was envisioned at this pertinent time. Self-reliant for a country. Self-reliant for a country is a vision towards activities that are supporting in economic terms, the and indicate reliance on one's own resources and having means to an end. But self-reliant economy is built by self-reliant citizens, as the wealth of the nation is derived from its people. If each of the members of the population earns and contributes towards the economy, then such a population becomes our collective strength. கைத்தொழில் ஒன்றை கற்றுக்கொள், கவலையில் உனக்கில்லை ஒத்துக்கொள் என்று பாடினார் நாமக்கல் கவிஞர் வே ராமலிங்கம் அவர்கள். meaning a person becomes independent if he has the skills and can earn an income. That is why Indian business have always clubbed Riddhi, the wealth and the prosperity, and Siddhi, the skill together, thereby accepting the fact that expertise and wealth cannot be separated. So self-reliant India or Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan or self-reliant India is to make the country and its citizens independent and self-reliant in all senses. The 5 pillars of Atmanirbhar Bharat are economy, infrastructure, system, vibrant demography, and demand. The government took several bold reforms such as supply chain reforms for agriculture, rational tax system, simple and clever laws, capable human resource, and a strong financial system. Self-reliant India. To achieve self-reliant India, the government should support Riddhi and Siddhi, that is wealth and the skill, in the following ways: developing educational and skill resources, developing educational and skill resources for the citizens, making our citizens to learn skills, supporting personal responsibility rather than direct benefit transfer, providing modern techniques and training to the youths, supporting the 3 pillars of the economy, Indian economy, such as a farmer, MSME, and a laborer, by providing them financial support and opportunities for the skilling. The Siddhi of workers will create a Riddhi for all. Making farmers self-reliant. India is self-reliant in terms of food production, having a record output of fruits, vegetables, cereals, and the highest production of milk in the world. Further, it can make sustainable food security despite the rising population and the rising demand for diverse food items. But the farmers are struggling with the low income, low profitability, and risk-laden livelihoods. To overcome this, government has devised ways for doubling the farmers' income through the improvement in crop productivity, diversification to high-value crops, a shift from farm to non-farm occupation, e-norm, an online trading platform to farmers, distribution of soil health cards, better insurance coverage to crops, availability of Kisan credit cards, etc. Making MSME self-reliant. The future of India lies in its villages, remains of the vision of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, of a self-reliant village for the economic prosperity of rural India. Micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSME, the catalyst for development, are the strongest drivers of economic development, innovation, and employment, as well as major drivers of poverty alleviation. To provide motivation to the manufacturing sector and to increase its share of GDP from 15% to 25%, the following schemes are devised. Fund for regeneration of village industries such as Khadi and Kair culture, etc. Credit guarantee scheme for MSME, a collateral-free loan facility. Solar Chakra mission to train rural youth in producing cloth. Setting up training hubs in each district, infusing and learning new technologies for quality products, promoting innovations and proper implementation of all these schemes. Other schemes for self-reliant India are third largest large-scale investment need to be scaled up significantly to export promotion and to survive the dynamic market in research and development, infrastructure by public sector units, institutions and universities, private sector, innovations like digital economy, promoting local products, etc. Fourth, effective resource management is to be achieved to a new technical heights. Schemes like a Jal Shakti Abhiyan to improve water security, Swachh Bharat mission, etc. Apart from this, we should aim to support the rest of the world through Riddhi and Siddhi. Core engineering, the need for self-reliant India. Make in India initiative is a vision for expanding India's capability of manufacturing its own. To support this, competence in core engineering is the key. This is because engineers who have studied the core subjects bring better and advanced dimensions of application in design, development, analysis, and execution of projects in any given field. Abundance of talent in one field and inadequacy in another can lead to serious imbalances and in all respects, and will affect the country's self-reliance. Now there is a growing need for engineers who are passionate about designing, building and producing new things with the basic concepts of mechanics, electronics, civil, chemical, etc. For India to become a world's manufacturing hub and a knowledge-based economy, we need to shift the focus of engineering students from IT and encourage them about the prospects of core engineering goals. National missions supporting self-reliant India. In order to achieve self-reliant India, self-reliant movement has already launched out new technical initiatives such as Imprint, impacting research, innovation, and technology. Million problems, billion minds. Engineering can and should provide solutions for societal needs and challenges and aspirations with the help of IITs, NITs, and other IISc Bangalore, etc. Make in India, a foreign investment policy on efficient and competitive domestic manufacturing and employment generation. Skill India, precisely reskill and upskill to provide adequate training in market relevant skills to over 40 crore youth. Startup India, intended to catalyze the startup culture and to become an entrepreneur and build a strong inclusive ecosystem for innovation and entrepreneurship in India. Digital India, with a vision to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. MOE's Innovation Council, MIC. MIC promotes Ministry of Education's Innovation Council, MIC. MIC promotes innovation ecosystem in the campus. So these are the various supporting missions, national missions supporting the self-reliant India. Self-reliant through innovations. Some of the challenges, goals before us are clean water and sanitation, sustainable cities and communities, affordable and clean energy, mechanized scavenging, farm mechanization, industry services, etc. Every complex problem such as municipal waste management, plastic management, agricultural post-harvest management, water purification technologies, etc. can be solved by breaking it in a number of sub-problems. National labs and other public funded institutions having state-of-the-art infrastructure are expected to play a vital role in bridging this gap, thereby contributing towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Science and innovation can play a significant role in the nation's economy and its prosperity. MOE's Innovation Cell, MIC, Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, that is Government of India has established the MOE's Innovation Cell to systematically foster the culture of innovation amongst the higher education institutions. MIC supports new ideas of the faculty, students, and transform them into prototypes, and supports the startups entrepreneurship mechanism in HAs. It also established Yukti portal for collecting the ideas, that is scouting and the pre-incubation of ideas. It also awards ranking on Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievement framework, that is ARAIA. So the branch or the chapter of MIC is being set up in each and every higher education institution called IIC, that is Institutions Innovation Council. The Institution Innovation Council, that is IIC, takes care of the innovation ecosystem in the campus, that is within the institution. Networks with pure national entrepreneurship development organizations, organize seminars, workshops, hackathons, idea competition, etc., and visit new places and learn new culture. MOU's innovation cell MIC as that is the institutions academia covers creates and disseminates the knowledge, and that is being pursued by the research labs, and it is being produced and provides a solution as a viable technology, and the society consumes and demands. So self-reliant through advanced materials. For achieving most of the advancements in the technology, the material plays an important role. Materials and the metallurgy plays an important role. So some of the advanced materials that are required for the self-reliant are structural materials, example light alloys and the composite materials, functional materials, electronic materials and the smart materials, emerging materials like nanomaterials and the biomaterials. Light alloys are used for better transportation, that is by reducing the weight, the fuel economy can be increased. Energy materials are used for renewable energy and environment. Solar panels and other applications are coming under this. Electronic materials are used for communication and information technology. The chips and integrated chips and other materials are coming under this. Sensors are used for intelligent environment, that is they sense the environment, that is each and every stimuli are being sensed, and that gives input to various organizations and control loops. Biomaterials are used for better health care. India with research and education policies will provide development for advanced materials. So sustainable practice for everybody's day-to-day life. In order to achieve the sustainability and the self-reliant India, we the engineers should practice the following in day-to-day life. Conserve electrical energy, change from traditional bulbs to CFL or LED bulbs. Conserve energy saved. Energy saved is energy produced. Switch off ACs, fans, and the lights when you leave the place. Don't waste food. Let it be available for the hunger. A great deal of energy is used in transporting and storing and the preparation of food for consumption. Conserve water. Use water management system for agriculture like drip irrigation, etc. Buy agricultural products possibly from the farmers. Buy products with less packaging and buy from the local shops and encourage them. Use biodegradable and reusable bags than one-time use plastic bags for, or carry bags. Reuse paper and opt for paperless documents, that is e-document we can call it as. Grow a sustainable garden such as parks, wetlands, lakes and forest. These practices keep the city cool while trees produce oxygen and filter out air pollution. So engineers for self-reliant India. In India, after independence, with 5-year plans, heavy investment was made in power plant, steel plant, fertilizer plant, refineries for self-reliance. In any kind of technological development, certain engineering, and behind the engineering, an engineer is always there. The engineering community is providing technological services to every sector. India is a country that is blessed with the abundance of engineering talent, which if combined with cutting edge technology and a solid education foundation, and with a right kind of zeal, shall achieve the target, a self-reliant India. With a Tirukkural, quoting a Tirukkural, I'll complete the webinar. Tirukkural Adhigaram Nadu, Kural N 732, Perum Purulal Pettekkadagi, Arungetal Atra Vilayvathu Nadu. Kural Vilakam, Mikka Puruvalam Udayadai, Elorum Virumbathakadai, கேடு இல்லாதாய் மிகுதியாக விளைபொருள் தருவதே நாடாகும். So this I feel that this Kural is matching with the present self-reliant and sustainable India. These are some of the references which I have referred, and with this I conclude the webinar. Thank you. Let us, if there is any queries, please ask. Hello.
Yes, sir. மழை பொழிஞ்சது மாதிரி பொழிஞ்சிட்டீங்க, அதனால queries கேட்கறதுக்கு ஆளுங்க முழிக்கிறாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
அப்படி இல்லையா சார், பிகினிங்ல கொஞ்சம் இதுவானது.
There was some interruption with respect to our audio system, otherwise it is okay.
Yes sir. எனக்கே கொஞ்சம் அந்த ஒரு ஃபீல் இல்ல சார், ஃப்ரீயா இது பண்ற மாதிரி இல்ல. I lost the temperament.
Audience side, Samsung அவர் தான் ஹேண்ட் ரைஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தாரு. தேங்க்யூ சார் போட்டாரு.
ஓகே.
So can we go for a formal vote of thanks? Vivek ji?
Yes sir, yes sir. I think there's no query from audience. We can proceed.
Yeah, since we were waiting for quite some time. I take the opportunity of thanking Dr. Kumar in this occasion of 100-hour on a continuous basis on sustainable development roles of engineers. So this is a great opportunity for us also to be a part of this 100-hour, and this is the 4th such a seminar. And from Ranipet Local Center, we take the opportunity in thanking Dr. Kumar as well as all the participants who patiently heard the presentation. And the presentation was covering every aspect of the mechanical engineering, or rather engineering as such, for the sustainable development, right from the application of science into engineering, technology, what is technology, what is the engineering, like that he has explained from the basics, and it was covering almost the ambit of all the aspects of lifeline, and he has touched upon the sustainable development goals, like the 17 goals which were put forth by UNESCO on the humankind, that how it is addressed. Those things he has explained elaborately with the pictures, relevant pictures, and the government of India, what it is doing towards making this self-reliant India, like the Atmanirbhar Bharat, right from in the education industry, education side, in all the areas he has covered up. And I thank Dr. Kumar for taking the efforts in giving us a capsule-like information. It was comprising all information in a 1-hour session. And I thank our state center for having given us the opportunity to hold such a seminar, including Madam Rati Madam, who was a part of our program always. She was supporting us. I thank our secretary and other office bearers for supporting us this program. I think this is the maximum number of participants who have participated in the webinar, like more than 40 people have attended. I thank one and all for this opportunity given to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I thank the Ranipet Local Center office bearers and Tamil Nadu State Center office bearers for giving me the opportunity for delivering this webinar. Thank you one and all for patient learning and interaction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.